Hey everybody, it's John Vantana. So let's get right to this one. This is going to be a fun one. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. This is going to be a little bit different than last time. So what I would like for you to do first, make sure that you're paying attention, get rid of all the distractions. I need you to slow down. If you're like me, you live a very, very busy life. But when it comes to these techniques, they work best when you slow down, relax your body, because we're trying to work with the body, and just allow yourself to have these few moments with me to give you some tools that you can use to help people in need and really just improve your life. So I would like you to think of a memory. Let's think of one. Okay, yes, I'm thinking of one from yesterday. There was something I wanted, and then once I pulled it out and looked at it, I realized I didn't want it, and I was extremely disappointed because I'd been searching for this thing. So, actually, two of those yesterday. So, all right, I want you to think of the feeling that you had. Now, this technique I'm using now, some people have used this for pain, like migraine pain, things like that. I am not a doctor. Obviously, I am not diagnosing or telling you how to treat anything. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. Just a toy, but play with it. I think you'll find it very interesting. Wink, wink. All right, so, but it works excellent for emotional pain. So I'm thinking about this. I want to do a more difficult one. Yeah, I got a really good one. This is a juicy memory. I was devastated. Okay, so, all right, I'm thinking about this situation, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about it, where the feeling is, and because I've done this for years, I'm going to pull it out in front of me. I'm just going to imagine it leaving me and sitting right here where I can look at it. Now, as you relax and you think about this feeling that you do not want, I would like you to cut it in half in your imagination. Just, you can use a machete or a chainsaw or a knife or whatever. Just kind of cut it in half for a minute. All right? And you can change the color first if you'd like to, or change the shape if you'd like to, or knock on it. The techniques we used before, those are all valid and important. But this is a cutting technique, so we're just going to imagine cutting it. You can allow yourself to just cut it in half. And now you have two halves. So what I'd like you to do is take one and just kind of throw it away. You can come back to that later if you would like, but right now I just want to focus on this other half. It's important sometimes to just focus on one thing at a time. And so we'll just delete the other one for now. We don't need to worry about it. Just forget it. And so we have this half of the feeling that we didn't want. And I would like you to turn it. So turn that feeling. And now I would like you to cut it again. So I'm cutting this feeling of things I do not like and do not want. And now I'm going to take this half again and throw it over there. And we can come back to it later if we want. But for right now, we're just going to forget it, delete that. It's not necessary. So we're going to pay attention to this one that is necessary. And now I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to cut it this way. So just cut it again. In your imagination, pretending, imagining, visualizing. If you could imagine a beautiful person wanting to talk to you, you can imagine being able to cut up a feeling. So just throw that half away, and we have the half that's important. And now I would like you to turn it again, and let's just saw it again, or cut it, whatever kind of cutting instrument you would like to use. You could use a blowtorch. You can bite it in half if you'd like, but then it would be in your mouth, and you might not want that. So let's cut it again. I'm going to saw it half this way, throw half away. And like I said, we could come back to those other halves if you want to. But for now, just delete it. It doesn't really matter. It's not important. So now we have this half of a half. Let's cut it again, just for fun. One last time. Cut it. Throw half of it away and delete it. And then we have this one that we're paying attention to. Now, this feeling, this little feeling that used to be there, that used to control us, this feeling that we used to have, I would like you to take this, what's left of this, and I would like you to imagine it. Maybe it's a container, maybe a small cup, maybe a stall, a small, whatever container you like, a Tupperware, it doesn't matter, just a little container. You could take it and just kind of dump it out. I'm going to dump mine over the trash can from last time. All right, just kind of dump that out, and I'm just going to throw the container away too because I really don't want it. Now I'm going to think about what I do want. In that situation where I used to feel unhappy, I would like to feel happy. I'd like to feel valuable and loved and in control and important and wanted. So to me, at this moment in time, I'm thinking of a yellow diamond. I don't know why. It's just what popped in my head. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that back where the other feeling used to be. So now when I think of that memory, I'm now choosing to feel a yellow diamond instead of a black cloud. Breathing that in. Taking on the feelings of love, value, importance, healthy, wonderful, wanted. All right? Now notice how you feel. Okay? I like this technique. I think it's a lot of fun. The point of the technique is to take any feeling you do not want and reduce to the ridiculous. We're going to chop it, throw it away. And I want you to pay attention to the words I was using, right? I say cut it in half. This half we're going to pay attention to. The other half, just throw it away, delete it. We do not need that. That is not important. Just get rid of it for now. And you can come back to it later if you want. Now, the reason I was saying that was because I was getting rid of any emotional fears that may have been concerned with it. Because it's perfectly fine to delete negative feelings. You can keep what you learned without keeping the pain, because there are people that I'm not going to be in a trusting relationship with ever again because they've proven themselves untrustworthy. I can still not trust them and not want them to die. You can have those two, I don't trust the person. I don't want to be in a relationship with them, but I don't want them to die either. I just want them to go away. God bless them and keep them far away from me, And so that's what it boils down to. But this whole technique is you take the feeling that you don't want, and I've used it on headaches and things like that. Again, if you need medical attention, seek medical advice. Just telling you what I've done. And I would take it and cut it, throw half away, focus on one half, cut it again, throw half away, focus on this half, throw that half away. And you want to reduce that feeling down to a manageable size where you can just get rid of it and then replace the feeling with what you do want. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, millions of dollars, whatever it is that you want. You can replace the feelings of unhappiness with feelings of happiness. You deserve to have the feelings you want in your life because it's your life to have. I hope you enjoy this technique. Please play with it on a regular basis. Until next time, live life like you mean it, love like you mean it, do something great for yourself and somebody else. I got another great technique I want to share with you next time. See you then.